Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, no, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we'll be taking a look at this tank right here in the store, the T4485. Now, this is a Tier 7 premium tank that is kind of like a Tier 7 T44. It's got good armor, it's got good DPM, and it is quite cheap. I might add, it is quite cheap. 5.5k gold just for the tank, or you could pay 7k gold for the tank and the bravery camouflage. Or you could pay a little bit more, 8k gold, just 1,000 gold more, and you'll get the Matilda with the tank as well, which I think is a good buy. Like, all three of them are really sort of a 5.5k gold for a Tier 7 tank, and this is the first time this has actually been outright for sale. I believe the first time was I think it was crates. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it was either crates or it was a pop-up offer. I don't know. It was one of them. So we're going to see how the tank will or can perform in battle, and we are watching Fizzo. Now, Fizzy, this was literally like the last tank he needed, apart from the Kennyotsu and the IS-6 Fearless. He owns everything else. He needed two tanks, which was the Badger and this. Yesterday, he managed to get the Badger, and today he managed to pick himself up this tank. And I asked him to get footage. I haven't really had the time to go and play. I've been at the hospital all morning, as you can see by my Instagram. With Kieran, he had a heart murmur. The doctors thought he could have heart problems, either hole in the heart or valve issues, but we had a scan and everything is normal and he is healthy. So I do appreciate Fizzy for getting me this. I actually recorded the replays he sent me whilst in the waiting room in the hospital. So yeah, that's how busy I've been today. So at the minute, I've managed to find a spare sort of 10 minutes whilst I'm waiting to pick the kids up in the car park, just to record this and let you guys know if it's worth buying. 100%, I do think it's worth buying. I think it's a good price. It really is a good price. I love the DPM on the thing. I love these kind of tanks. I love the Rudy. The Rudy is a great tank, and this is very similar to the Rudy, but it's more to the T44. I mean, the Rudy and the T43 has kind of got like a bigger turret and a bigger hull, where this is more flat and like the T44. So the turret, you can get bounces on the thing. You can't really rely on the bounces. Like, the armor is not that special, but you can get bounces on the tank, and with the DPM you can really sort of wipe away these tanks really quickly, and that's what Fizzy's going to do here. Like, he's not going to do a crazy amount of damage, but he's going to pick up quite a few kills, and he's going to pick them up in a quick amount of time as well. So there's 5 kills, one last tank left, and that is the Annihilator, and he takes care of him. So 2k damage. He does block a little bit, 440 damage. As I've said, he didn't really get attacked that much, to be honest. He manages to pick himself up a first class, 2k damage and 71,000 credits earned as well, which is pretty goddamn good for only 2k damage. Now, already the ace bar, you're probably looking at around 1200, 1250 base XP to get the ace. Not many people are playing the tank. Not many people got the tank, but I would probably go to say after now, people would have bought this tank, because I mean, 5.5k gold. If you don't want the camo, if you're not a collectible with legendary camos, 5.5k gold for a Tier 5 for a Tier 7 is a pretty good buy, to be honest. So I definitely would recommend picking up this tank. I would go as far as to say get the 8,000 bundle, because you get a Tier 5 tank with that as well. You get the legendary camouflage with this, and so I think it is worth it. For the second time round coming for sale, and the first time round for being in sale in the store without crates or anything like that, I think 5.5k gold without the camo is very respectable. And to be honest, even once it's been for sale for 3, 4, 5 times, I don't think you're going to get it much cheaper then 5.5k gold. So yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this tank up. It's not the greatest, it's not OP, it is 100% a balanced tank, but a nice balanced tank that can perform well when you want it to perform well. So this game, Fizzy's going to do a lot better, and you can see he's just using the HE to clear this RU who is trying to deal with the Tiger P. So Fizzy had it quite easy there and didn't really have to take any damage whilst that guy was trying to focus the Tiger P. So already, I mean, look at that, a minute and a half gone, and that is 3 tanks down. Now all of his team are pretty much, or all of his heavies are over there with all the heavies on the enemy team, so they are overrun at the minute and they are losing hit points and they are going to sadly die. Fizzy, I don't know what happened there with Fizzy. Maybe he was, I don't know what happened, maybe he was talking, I don't know. So he's just going to rush in. He needs to be quick. I mean, you don't want to rush in as these guys die. So there goes the IS-3 defender. So this normally happens, you rush in just as they die, so as you get there everyone literally turns to you, and then you're just sort of you're isolated and you just get absolutely ripped apart. So at the minute, the T29 that is over there, he's on his own. Fizzy goes for the track shot, unfortunately doesn't quite get any damage, but he is, I mean, as I said, with the reload, I think Fizzy may be running it with calibrated shells just to pump up the, I believe he is, because I think the reload is around 4.6 4.7 seconds. So he's just pumping up the penetration on the tank, and so he prefers to go for the penetration over than DPM on the tank. So it could be worth it. Obviously against tier 8 heavies, then the penetration will be a struggle, but it's a struggle with any tank like this, like the Rudy, the T43, coming up against those heavies. So Fizzy has gone for the calibrated shells just to maximize his the chances to penetrate these tanks. Now last tank left, Fizzy hasn't got any kills at all, but he's done the damage. He's on 2.6k damage. There goes the Defender Mark 1, so Fizzy should be able to get in and do a little bit more damage before this guy dies. Now they've already won. It's almost 1,000 or 900 supremacy points. Fizzy gets one last shot in here just as he thinks he was going to get the kill. The J Panther comes in and steals the kill from him. Negative, says Fizzy. But well played, Fizzy. Doesn't get any kills, but he does get the damage. 3k damage at 107,000 credits earned, and it looks like it is a really good credit earner. So there we go, guys. The T4485 Bravery, definitely one to think about purchasing. It is a good price and it is a good tank. Hope that helps. I'm Meadsy and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye. With